everyone, greetings of the day, and we are super excited and wonderful to welcome you all for this E MoU signing ceremony and the grand inauguration of our Center of Excellence for Artificial Intelligence. It's a pleasure to be associating with Boston IT Solutions today, and thank you so much for gathering here, everyone. We are having this event virtually because of the prevailing situation. So last week we had one more event where we are inaugurating our Center of Excellence for blockchain, and we have much more events lined up. We are into so many events so that we'll be able to give maximum output to the students of our grand institution. So with that note, I'd like to call upon our dynamic and excited principal, Dr. N. Janaki Manohar, to give his warm words of welcome on behalf of XCC.
Yeah, thank you, Vaid. Vaid, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Vaid. Yeah, a warm and pleasant morning to everyone who are present here. It's indeed, I'm very happy to welcome you all to the signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Understanding between Sri Venkateswaraa College of Technology and Boston IT Services in establishing the Center of Excellence for Artificial Intelligence. This Memorandum of Understanding will be the beginning of what I believe to be a long-term partnership between us, and it just not only gives the strength of our institution, but also a clear indicator that our institution is more committed to the recent technologies and taking the recent technologies to our budding engineers. With this note, I welcome our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Haribabu, our Vice Chairman, Dr. H. Srinivasan, and our Chief Executive Officer and Head of Svct Virtual Campus, Mr. J. N. Sendilkanna, on this great occasion. It's indeed my great pleasure to welcome Ms. Lakshmi Nageshwari, Global Lead for AI Education and Solution, for our presence on this occasion. I would also take this opportunity to offer my sincere appreciation and welcome all the heads of the departments, staff members, and students on this great occasion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for extending that warm, hearty welcome on behalf of the entire Svct family. And now I'd like to call upon our dynamic CEO, Mr. J. N. Sendilkanna, to address the virtual gathering today.
Hi, good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you can go ahead. You're audible.
Yeah. Welcome to Sri Venkateswaraa College of Technology, Svct, an upcoming institution for the future. In general, the engineering education is not world enough at times, and we are attempting for that. Svct is refining a new model of engineering education. Apart from the curriculum, we involve students to a new age technology along with humanity and social science, and all this while also impacting the leadership ability and developing their emotional quotient. We prepare them to take on challenges. We try to reimagine it in every way possible. We imagine it, what we teach, how we teach, who we will hire as a faculty. A vision of our institution is to nurture the next generation of fearless leaders who will solve the toughest challenges of our planet. Increasing access to computing power and explosion of digital data coupled with advances in artificial intelligence are transforming every aspect of human life. So we include an emerging course, BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science last year. This course is not a traditional computer science degree, but combines a computer science core with data science, artificial intelligence, and mainly the human intelligence with a long-term view that computing systems will be pervasive and that the interface of human and artificial intelligence will be the source of future grand challenge and opportunities for the innovation. And we provide strong core knowledge in data science for our students, which is blended with a study of how humans think, behave, and make decisions. So to provide a hands-on and real-time industrial exposure in artificial intelligence, we join hands with Boston IT Solutions and Boston Training Academy, who expert in artificial intelligence training and solutions. And it will be a great pleasure to sign an MoU with Boston for the Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence. On behalf of management, staff members, and students, I personally thank Mrs. Lakshmi Nageshwari, Global Lead of Artificial Intelligence Education and Solutions, Boston Limited, and Mr. Venkateswaraa Babu, Regional Sales Manager of Boston IT Solutions. And I request all our students to grab this great opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful words of wisdom and for clearly explaining about how this technology is going to be very important in the near future. So with that note, I'd like to call upon our Honorable Vice Chairman, Dr. H. Srinivasan, who's a visionary who acts on today's session, thinking about the future session tomorrow. So we'd like to hear a few words about how SVCT is planning on going ahead with the technologies of future from our Honorable Vice Chairman.
Yeah. Good morning, one and all. Sorry, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Heartily and warm welcome to one and all who have gathered here in this virtual platform for celebrating the inauguration of Sri Venkateswaraa College of Technology, Artificial Intelligence Center of Excellence. It's my pleasure to mention here that we have been associates with the leaders in the great upcoming technologies to equip our students and make them job ready. Skilling and placement has been our highest priority. Our students are trained in the various blooming technologies like artificial intelligence, data science, etc., which will create many job opportunities in future that will make our students to most sought candidate during a job interview. We are happy that we are forming an alliance with Boston IT Solutions, who are specialists in this technology platform. We hope that this is a center of excellence will be privileged and extremely initiate with that will be transform all aspiring students into a well-trained and skilled professionals in the field of artificial intelligence. I especially thank to Ms. Lakshmi Nageshwari, Global Leader for AI Education and Solution, Boston IT Solutions Limited, for associates with us today. I hope that the students will make the great use of this COE and the contribution to be the better tomorrow by use of our knowledge and gained from this technology. Thanks, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful talk regarding sharing your vision on how SVCT is going to cope up with the technologies of future. And with that note, I'd like to call upon our guest for today to share a few words with us about Boston and how the Center of Excellence is going to be beneficiary to our students. And before that, I'd like to give a small introduction about Lakshmi Nageshwari. So we all know that Lakshmi Nageshwari ma'am is the Global Head for AI Education and Solutions from Boston. And she's also a Senior Analytics Leader with more than 20 years of experience in the technologies of data science and artificial intelligence. And she's an alumnus of Indian School of Business, Hyderabad, and Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And she has completed major projects with real-time big data applications using machine learning, deep learning, etc. And by profession, she's a data scientist. And at Boston, she is the Global Head for AI Education and Solution at the Boston Training Academy at Boston Limited, UK. And she has worked in various domains, including banking, manufacturing, agriculture, healthcare segments, and much more. It is indeed a great pleasure to be associating with Boston and to be having you with us today. Kindly share a few words.
Thank you. Thanks for the nice introduction. A very good morning to one and all, respected and honorable members, participants in the event, delegates, students, greetings from Boston. First of all, I would like to thank entire SVCT management for giving us this opportunity to partner with your institution as an industry collaboration partner. Our aim is to build quality talent pool of AI experts and data scientists to fill the gap the fastest growing global IT industry is facing at this moment. I would like to congratulate the team of SVCT for Center of Excellence AI initiative. which is a need of an hour for any engineering college. This is a golden opportunity for entire student community to take advantage of this initiative, where they can prepare themselves for the industry readiness. Very few institutions across the country have taken this kind of initiative in setting up of high-end labs and encouraging students to skill themselves, providing opportunity for students to prepare themselves for the industry expectations. In this particular partnership journey, Boston Training Academy, which is the education arm of Boston, and the university are committed to groom visionary, committed and compassionate, value-based business leaders from all of you. We are delighted to partner with Svct in this particular initiative. As I mentioned, we have carefully designed the courses to impart the effective knowledge and technology transfer as per the industry futuristic requirements. As Principal Sir, Senthil Sir and others mentioned, we are also looking forward to provide a very focused, hands-on, industry-oriented training in latest technologies and tools to ensure students are industry-ready in AI space. We are happy to play our role in supporting a pioneer effort in India AI education space. Under this COE AI, this is part of the vision of the Institute as well as Boston Training Academy to empower students with knowledge and skills needed for improving employability. Reskills and upskilling industry and workforce, encouraging innovations and mentoring proof of concepts, encouraging entrepreneurship skills in the students are some of the key objectives of this partnership. And we commit to stand by our words in all these initiatives to encourage student community to go for innovative learning approach and get the best benefits out of this entire initiative. As we discuss around the AI part, the concept of T-shaped skills has been around for a while. Primarily in the market, when they look for hiring analytics talent, they look for T-shaped profiles, which has a good mixture of domain, problem solving, and statistics and engineering skills. These are very few skills I can say that we look at candidates while attending interviews. As per the T-shaped profiles, the horizontal bar on the T is a combination of problem solving skills, statistics, and strong engineering background skills. And the vertical bar represents deep domain understanding and expertise. Keeping this in mind, we design our courses with analytic skills, which will cover how to work from problem statement to a solution stage, convert your problem statement into machine learning or deep learning, any of the AI related problem, till deploying the solution on the real-time environments. We have been focused even on the advanced analytics skills, covering around the techniques, terminology, mathematics of machine learning, deep learning, NLP, computer vision kind of subjects. We have focused on domain skills of understanding of domains from various industry experts with a multidisciplinary approach in the learning way. We will be covering the programming skills like Python, AI toolkits and frameworks, which are a very basic requirement for any graduate to get into AI space. Coming to tools and techniques like GPU computation, deploying, Docker implementation and other stuff will be taken care under these particular courses. AI toolkits and frameworks, we will be giving a deep dive understanding of the application and application of these frameworks in different industry verticals. We will be training the students on not only learning of these concepts, but also on the hands-on developing solutions and deploying solutions is the key takeaway from this course. The student without any prerequisite knowledge around AI can be taken up this particular course of AI journey, which we are providing in 3 stages. Starting from very basic level of understanding of why AI and how AI is going to help us in every step we move in the industry space, to understanding, having a very good understanding on the programming languages and deep understanding of the theoretical aspects as well as domain application knowledge around these concepts like machine learning, deep learning. We will be focusing more on the why factor, why a particular algorithm is being used in a given scenario, how to handle it, how to deploy, how to build, all that stuff will be taken care of. We will be trying our level best to bring industry relevant technologies like multiple GPU computations, parallel computing, distributed computing, Intel profilers, our AWS cloud handling while we go through machine learning, deep learning, which really helps the student community to be hands-on ready for their day one jobs. While talking about our AI journey courses, Boston Training Academy will ensure that the curriculum meets the industry requirements and is current and up to date in terms of the industry relevance and depth in close consulting with the internal faculty from your institution, all the department heads. Industry experts will be extensively involved in delivering the courses to provide industry insights on the use of data science and AI in solving some of the world's most challenging problems. We try our level best to bring industry real-time projects to your classroom while we are discussing any specific algorithms or maybe a framework. We try to explain almost all the concepts in a real-time environment and see that the student understand the application part of those concepts in a real-time environment and they are hands-on in the same journey. With world-class technology and training from Boston Training Academy and the technical design support from Intel Software Tools and AWS, we believe academia and industry partnerships such as this will truly benefit the students, academia and industry at large, ensuring, as I said, first day, first hour productivity of new professionals. It is essential that the graduates looking to build careers in AI have a working knowledge of tools and techniques that specific roles in the industry will demand from them. There are some well-defined roles in analytics. They include not limited to, but business analyst, data scientist, data engineer, business users, and machine learning operators, experts, many more. I've just taken few, not only for engineering students, even for non-engineering, non-technical students or management graduates. They need this kind of AI journey into their specific learning path. As we all know, marketing, sales, operations, supply chain, these are few areas of business which are evergreen, never change, but the approach has changed a lot. Engineering graduates and management graduates now need a very deep understanding of these technologies as well as the application knowledge of these frameworks. Marketing analytics, sales analytics are ruling the world. If we say that I just understand marketing management or I'm good at machine learning algorithms, are not being valued in the industry. If you can say, yes, I know how to apply machine learning algorithms for the given problem statement, that creates a value for your profile as a student. Similarly, for non-technical students also, if they can actually inbuild the skills of analytics in the specific verticals like marketing, sales, will really open a lot of job opportunities in the market. On completion of this course, students will be receiving a joint industry certificate from BTA, Boston Training Academy, Svct, and our industry partners. So with this note, I would once again thank the management for giving us this opportunity. And I assure that we will stand on our words and your expectations. Looking forward to working with Svct team, and we wish our very best to all the students. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. It's a great explanation for you. Yeah, okay, proceed.
Yeah, please, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the detailed explanation about the center of excellence, and hope students understand the real value point here. Thank you, sir. What you can present.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, as Sendil sir quoted, it was a really wonderful explanation on how this Center of Excellence is going to be acting on in SVCT. And we hope that students, after getting trained in this particular skill by Boston, they'll be really deployable into their jobs right from day one and will be able to solve many real world problems and would be able to come up with application oriented projects rather than just learning a concept. So we are really looking forward for the students to make use of this wonderful opportunity. And yeah, sure. With that note, I'd like to present the first page of our MOU that we have been signing with Boston just for a small inauguration part. So I hope my screen is visible for all of you right here. And this will be the first page of our MOU, which we have been signing with Boston IT Solutions on behalf of Industry Institute Reaction Interaction course. And this is the official inauguration post of our Center of Excellence with Boston for the Center of Excellence of Artificial Intelligence of Boston. So thank you so much for this wonderful event, and we have really come to the end of this event. So I'd like to call upon Ms. Sarupriya, HOD of Electronics and Communication Department, to extend hearty thanks on behalf of entire SVCT family.
Good morning. I'm really gratified for giving me a chance to deliver vote of thanks speech to such an honorable audience. It was really a great time with you all. I would like to express our sincere thanks to our chairman, Mr. B. Haribabu sir, and vice chairman, Dr. Srinivasan Haribabu sir, for motivating and guiding us in all aspects. I would also like to express my gratitude to our CEO, Mr. J.N. Sendilkanna sir, and our principal, Dr. N. Janagi Manogar sir, for arranging this wonderful occasion. On behalf of the entire SVCT family, I would like to thank the honorable guest of today's ceremony, Ms. Lakshmi Nageshwari, Global Lead for AI Education and Solution, Boston Limited, because this program cannot be complete without your presence and inspiring words. Thank you, ma'am. We are all inspired by your great words, and we are very much sure that our students will create a benchmark in AI. The essence of fruits is always tasted at the last, and we believe that the last will be the best. I would like to thank all our faculty members and students for working with us in making this E MoU signing ceremony a memorable one. Thanks to all once again.
Thank you.
So with that note, we have come to the end of this session. And before closing on, thanks to all the participants who have been in wonderful support for the entire journey of virtual campus right from the beginning. It's almost a year now. So as usual, we are always available in our social media handles, and I hope that my screen is visible. You can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on YouTube, and we are available in Instagram and LinkedIn as well in the following handles. So please do follow us on the social media to know about all our events which are lined up. We have many more events and programs lined up virtually, which will be live streamed in all these platforms as soon as the programs are complete. So thank you so much, everyone. And that note, today is an International No Day for plastic bags. So we'll take a pledge in this wonderful occasion that we'll try to reduce the consumption and use of plastic bags as much as possible. We'll make sure that we carry our own cloth bags or jute bags which are recyclable and which will reduce the impact on the environment in a very drastic way. So with that pledge, we would like to conclude today's session. It was a pleasure having you all today. Thank you so much for joining with us. And again, for this entire end message, which is really very important, kindly let us ensure that we are all masked up when we are in outside environment. We'll try to sanitize and keep our surroundings clean and protected as far as possible. And do get an appointment with your doctor and kindly get vaccinated as soon as possible. So we'll take care of our health on behalf of everyone. Thank you so much for joining with us today.